Hi students, I hope you all are good. Now we are in lesson 5, the plateau and the desert region. We divide this lesson into 3 parts. In the first part, we discussed only about the plateau region. In the second part, we recalled the plateau region and we discussed about the location and the climate of the desert region. Now we are going to discuss everything about the desert region, which means the vegetation and wildlife, water system in the Thar, people of the desert region, and importance of the Great Indian Desert. So, a very small recall about the previous part. What is desert? Where it is? Yeah, desert is divided into two. One is a hot desert and another one is cool desert. Both these two deserts, the people can't able to live properly. Then we can move to location. So, whether India is having any desert? Yeah, it is there. Where it is? It is in Rajasthan. A portion of Rajasthan, not the full state, a part of Rajasthan. Clear or not? The Thar Desert is located in the northwest part of Rajasthan and to the west of Aravalli Hills. Then we can move to climate. The Thar Desert has a very hot and a dry climate. This is because the sand absorbs and releases the heat quickly. Clear or not? During summer, hot wind blows. It's called Lu. The rainfall is very less in this region because of the Aravalli Hill. It blocked the moisture ladder wind to enter the desert. Now we can see the physical feature of the desert region. A desert is covered with a thick sheet of loessy soil. Sandstorm. We discussed in the previous class about the sandstorm. Sandstorm will come repeatedly in the desert region because when the strong wind blows, it will carry the soil. How the soil will be? It will be very loose. So the wind will carry the soil very easily. It will throw the soil everywhere. Clear or not? And this thrown soil will form like a sand dunes. Sand dunes means it will be like a small hill. Clear? These storms are so strong that one can easily get lost in them. Then we discussed about the temporary streams and rivers. The one and only river which flows in the desert is River Luni. It is a seasonal river. It joins with Arabian Sea. In the desert, where water is found and agriculture is carried out, are called oases. So oasis is a place, it's a God's gift where underground water comes out and form like a stream or pond. Around the oasis, the plants will grow and the people will live. Now we can move to vegetation. Vegetation is very rare in a desert. Only cactus, babel trees, date palms and thorny bushes can be seen in the desert. These plants does not need much water to grow. Its roots are very long in search of water and it will store the water in the stem. Up to this, we discussed everything in the previous class. Now, we are going to see the life in the desert region. Life in the desert region is very harsh because of the climate. Extreme temperature, scanty rainfall, and scarcity of water. So, the peoples are mostly settled around the oasis, where they can get water and carry out farming. The main occupation of the people are animal rearing and quarrying. What do you mean by quarrying? As so many places are not used by people in the desert region, so what will happen? This soil, it will become like a rock and it is a marble. So as this region has marble rocks on a large scale. The animal rearing here are sheep, goat, camel and cattle. Some people lead a nomadic life, traveling from place to place, looking for food for them and for their cattle, and they sell their handicrafts. They do not have permanent homes. They are called Banjaras. They travel on camels across the desert in groups called caravan. Camel play an important role in the people of deserts. They are the most suitable animal for traveling across the desert. They can live without water for many days, and their padded feet enable them to walk in the desert easily. Camels are therefore called the sheep of the desert. Agriculture has developed recently due to the construction of Indira Gandhi Canal, also called the Rajasthan Canal. So what do you mean by canal? It is an open space and water will flow. We can create a channel and use this canal water for agriculture and for household purpose. It is the largest canal in India. So tell me, from where this Indira Gandhi Canal brings water? Any guess? It's a very dry area, you all know, isn't it? So the water will comes from under the ground is called oasis. So suddenly we are saying that Indira Gandhi Canal is there. So tell me, from where the water will come? It brings water of river Satluj and their tributaries. It brings water from Bakranangal Dam. This we learn in the northern plain that river Satluj, across the river a dam is there and its name is Bakranangal Dam, isn't it? So from there the water will come and it distributes to all the desert peoples by Indira Gandhi Canal. Children, we discussed everything about the desert region. We have a doubt whether any road or railways is there or not. So it is difficult to lay roads and railways in the desert because of the sand dunes and the sandstorms. When the sandstorm will come, it will cover the roads and the railways. Only a few cities like Bikaner, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Udaipur and Jaipur are connected by roads and a few railways lines. The crops grown in these regions are wheat, maize, barley, jowar and bajra. Industries in these regions are woolen textiles, forestry, coal and petroleum, mining and tourism. Some national parks in these regions are Ranthambore, Kelidio, Sariska, or famous national parks of Rajasthan. Now we are going to see the people of the desert region. People of Rajasthan are highly skilled in handicrafts like stonework, tie and dye, embroidery, jewelry making. Their handicraft products are exported to so many countries. A colorful and rich culture prevails in the desert region. Rajasthan has a great passion for music and dance. In Rajasthan, men wear dhoti, kurta and colorful turban. Women wear bright colored skirts called gagra and choli with odni. Both men and women cover their head to protect themselves from the scorchy sun. They celebrate festivals like Dashra, Diwali, Tej and Gangur. Children, that's all about this lesson. We can have a small recall. The first point is the Thar Desert lies to the west of Aravalli range. The second point, the climate of the desert region is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. Rainfall is scanty here. The third point is sandstorms shift sand from place to place and form sand dunes. The fourth point is the area where water is found in a desert is called an oasis. Fifth point is major portion of the state of Rajasthan and part of Punjab, Haryana and Gujarat are covered by the desert. And the sixth point is people are settled mostly around the oasis where they can get water and carried out farming. Seventh point is they travel on camels in groups called caravan across the desert. The skillful handicrafts of the people attract many tourism. So children, we have more lessons to complete. We can discuss new lesson in the next video. Thank you children. Have a good day. Be safe. And whenever you feel free, try to complete the book back exercise and find out the question and answer for the book exercise. Thank you. Have a good day.